Well, hello, Miss Alex Springtime Manning. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great. I want to thank you for meeting with me today. You are an artist of color, and we are very happy to have you.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is my second interview, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Well, I think you'll do fine. Well, I think we want to start off by asking you to tell us a little bit about your background, where you're from, and how did you get started in your artistic form?
Okay, I am from. It's always really hard for me to answer this question because my mom was in the military, so my entire life I never really had one place to call home. But if I did call anywhere home, probably Tallahassee. Most of my family is from here, from Crawfordville, Wakulla area, so I used to come here every summer. I guess I could say I'm from here. You said where I'm from, what else would people like to
And how did you get started in your artistic form?
Oh, okay. It depends on who you ask. So if you ask my mom, I didn't start singing for real until I was like 12 or whatever. But if you ask the rest of my family, I would get in front of the church at 3 and sing, "Yes, Jesus loves me." Like I'm snatching the mic and I'm singing this solo for Jesus, okay? And that is, I feel like that was really the beginning of it, but I didn't actually know I could sing until I was 12. And my mom put me in a competition. She swears to this day that I asked to be in it. I don't remember that. But she put me in a competition and I got in. And I was a little bit shocked because I was like, what? People like what I sound like? Okay, all right. Wow, I didn't know I could sing. So that would probably be the beginning. The beginning of me actually performing would be when I was 16 and I met Keith Rogers. My cousin, she knew him through Doc in Tallahassee Nights Live, and she asked him, can my little cousin come sing in Tallahassee Nights Live? And I was like, why would you do that? I'm so scared.
So what is Tallahassee Nights Live?
Tallahassee Nights Live, if you're not from the area, you never heard of it. It's a nice show that they put on, is it every Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday?
I think it's Sunday.
So every Sunday, Doc, you need to go find him on Facebook, Doc D. He throws a wonderful show with these amazing musicians, and they do covers, they do original music, they go on cruises, they do whatever you want. And these people are amazing musicians. It's entertainment here in Tallahassee. We don't really have something that's as consistent as TNL. Doc D and Keith had me audition, and they thought I sounded great. And I did my first show at 16. And that's when I started performing and was like, I know I love to sing and I know that I love music, but I think this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So that was the point that started Springtime.
So did you find yourself doing a lot of performances?
Oh, yeah. Like, as soon as I allowed Keith into my life, that was the moment that I wasn't gonna have no rest. So from 2013, when I came back for college in 2013, up until I had my child, Keith had me at a show every other week, every other day. I have this, do you want to come here? I have this, do you want to come do this? There's something going on here. I've been to other states with Keith performing everywhere, so I've performed a lot. Even if my name is not known everywhere, I've been to a bunch of places, so I really appreciate the experience.
Okay, great. So you have a child?
I do. I'm a mommy. I'm a mommy
have?
of one, and she'll be 3 in December. Her name is Annalise. That is my sunshine. My mom calls me her sunshine. Now she's my sunshine.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, this is Artist of Color,
Yep.
so we want to know, what is your favorite color?
Well, if it isn't obvious, it's green, and I love all shades of green. So that is my favorite color, as you can see.
And what does the color green mean to you?
It means so many different things, like healing, it means compassion, it means love, it means nature, it means moolah. Like, it has so many different meanings. That's why I love green, because it's transforming. It's a transforming color.
Is it a color that affects you in your everyday life? Do you?
Absolutely. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't have something green in my presence. And I really do believe it's because of that tranquil, that healing, compassionate part of the color that it exudes. I really try to keep that on me every day because that's something that I try to work on every day. Just being a human and remembering that everyone else is human. So I do. It's very important in my everyday life.
Okay. So with your art form is singing.
Yes.
So what is it that you want to achieve with your art form?
Well, my main art form is singing. I do other things, but what I want to achieve with my art period is connecting people. I feel like as an artist, I probably am speaking to so many other people by feeling misunderstood and just wanting to bridge that gap between different cultures, different genders, different races, different people, being able to have an understanding between each other because music is one of the few things that everyone understands. So I want to be able to connect some people through that. It's my main goal.
And what are your other art forms?
My other art forms, I write poetry. I'm a poet. I rap from time to time when I have the confidence. I'm learning to produce, so I'm kind of a producer right now. I paint whenever I feel like it. It just depends on the day. I try to engage myself in all kinds of art forms. So it depends on the day on what I'm doing. But I like to call myself an artist just instead of bogging down on one thing.
So do you get involved in the art scene in Tallahassee, singing and with your other art forms as well?
Absolutely. When I first got here, what I did first actually was poetry. I didn't start performing for a little while when I got to college. I joined Voices Poetry Group. Voices. Heard. I joined 2014, and that's actually what built my confidence to start writing my own music because I didn't really know how to do that. And so eventually I was like, poetry and music are the same thing. It's just poetry with a beat, So joining that organization helped me develop my writing skills in poetry, and that's what actually led me to doing poetry and rap. And then once I found the confidence in just projecting and saying these are my words out loud, it made it easier for me to sing. So.
Well, the other part of the Artist of Color series is that we ask you, how do you feel about being an artist of color?
I feel a lot of ways, but I feel empowered by it. I feel like I have an advantage that everybody else doesn't have. Some might see it as a disadvantage or a hindrance, but I see it as a empowering moment. Me being an artist of color, it already gives me a check on that line because we know that we exude excellence. So there's that, and I love being a person, a woman of color. It's a beautiful experience. I love being able to explain what that is like for other people so that they can understand, what it's like for me as an artist of color. I love that I have spaces where I can feel safe to say what I need to say as an artist of color. So I enjoy it. It's a blessing for me.
And how do you feel about your particular skin tone?
That's something I honestly try not to think too much about because at the end of the day, I'm a black woman. I'm a woman of color, but it's not that I don't understand that there's colorism and racism. I do get that. I do. But me myself, do I try to incorporate it in my own life? I don't really think too much about my skin color, honestly. Like I said, I think I'm a human. I'm a person first and foremost, and that's what I want you to respect me and treat me as a person. It's a very hard way to explain how I feel about my particular skin color. I didn't really understand colorism for real until I moved to Georgia in middle school. So that's still a concept I'm talking about going through with other people. But me as a black person, separated from that, from colorism, I feel empowered in my skin as well. I've been through some interesting things living here in the South. So I think having my family who is proud of being black, proud of their skin color, no matter what they look like, because we're all different shades, that helped me not feel any type of shame or any type of loss or anything like that when it comes to being a person of color.
How do you feel about the current social and political climate as far as color is concerned?
It worries me. Now that I'm a parent, I was already concerned with me being a younger person and how everything would affect me in the long line. But now that I'm also a parent, that worries me because it makes me wonder, what is the future going to look like for our children, for my children, for the next generation that's coming up, if we keep telling them that they are the future, but we keep making decisions or telling them, showing them that their thoughts, their feelings, their lives don't matter. It's kind of counterproductive. It's counterproductive with the things that we're trying to teach them at home. So I do hope that everyone gets out to the polls. Please register to vote, whether that be through mail or if you're going to show up and vote. Please, it matters. Whether you think it does or not, it's no harm by doing anything. There's no harm by doing anything.
That's beautifully said.
Thank you.
And what blessings or knowledge can you pass on to other people who are looking to become artists?
Trust yourself. You really know what you're talking about. You really know what you want, and you really know how you want it. Don't let anyone discourage you, and don't let anyone tell you your ideas are too big. They're never too big. There's more than enough space in the world for all of our ideas. And something that I think it was my drama teacher in high school, she told me, and I never let it go. I tell everyone this too when they tell me that they're nervous. Your brain doesn't know the difference between being nervous and being excited. So choose to be excited.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Springtime, I want to thank you so much for speaking with me today and having this wonderful conversation.
It was nice. It was nice. Thank you for having me out here in this nice outdoors with some fresh air. Enjoy it. Hi everybody, it's Springtime, and I'm going to be performing my newest single, Dreamin', and you can find that on all streaming platforms. And my name is Springtimemusec on all social media platforms. That's MUSEC, because music is my muse. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been dreaming. All the things I see up in my vision. I brought you here so you can listen and take you on a journey. It's my mission. I don't really think you wanna miss it. I'm about to blow up, so I handle business. I'm elevating, call you when I finish. But don't you wait up in me, never happen. I've been moving, working, and I'm writing. I'm the only one that's deciding, so you can hear me loud when you're riding. Music is the only one I can confide in, so you better get ready for the. And truthfully I am, so I know you can. Every day we try to realign with reality, breaking the illusion, everything is not what you see. So don't you indulge your imagination. If not, you see the day is really how you make it. And you can have what you want if you just say it. And it's okay if you end up in a daze, cause you're just dreaming. Love your future, hear me, don't you miss it. Getting distracted by negativity. Success is right there, right within your reach. And if you catch them looking at you sideways, you're only going up from me, you're on the highway. Don't look back, they don't matter anyway. All that matters how you feel when you see your face, yeah. So be a dreamer and do yourself a favor. Never let them play you, cause you're the keeper of your future. So be a dreamer. So be a dreamer. No, yeah. Cause it's your way up. That you're dreaming. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Cause as you're dreaming, 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 dreaming. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Stan Johnson, creator of the Artist of Color series, showcasing, informing, and exposing the creative talents of artists that live around us and with us, all expressing themselves through the visual and performing arts. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos.